Hey, we always live Elvis.
Memphis Mafia Kid in.
And Teresa.
Hey y'all, it's almost here.
Ooh. This
Hope,
is Christmas Eve.
Yeah, this is the eve
Yes.
of Christmas Eve.
Yes. Yep.
Hope y'all are
Ready.
doing great, getting all your stuff ready. I know I just talked to Mama a few minutes ago, and oh gosh, she's getting them pies and that candy ready. I told her, ooh. Here's exactly what I told her, y'all. I said I am ready for me about a 3 or 4 day sick. Because I am going to get sick. Yeah. Y'all, for me and Teresa, and we're both here, thank y'all so much for the cards.
Yeah, we got some.
The gifts. I got me a new cane today, and I love it. It's beautiful. Yeah,
thank you for my necklace.
Thank you, Pam.
Yeah, I love them.
Y'all, it just words can't say it, and but throughout the year, what really means everything to us is having y'all as our Elvis family, and the support and the love that y'all give us. And if we don't get out another video until after Christmas, and we're gonna try, we may get one out during Christmas, but if we don't, we wish each and every one of y'all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yes. And MMK and Teresa's going to come alive in 2025.
Okay, I thought it was alive, but
with videos.
Oh, okay. All right, are we ready to do something? We got some birthdays?
Yeah, you got some birthdays.
Okay. So happy birthday to Raspberry Beret, Dean, and Rose Penderson.
Happy birthday!
Okay. Question number one. This is from Elvis Loves Me. Can you tell me why Elvis got upset that Christmas, being the one I guess we talked about in the last video?
Yes, exactly what. I can pretty much. I'm not gonna name names. But I had mentioned early on at night, Elvis was pretty much himself. Although, like I said, in last, he didn't feel good. But one of his family members kind of said something, and it was over a gift that he had gave, and
a gift Elvis had given them.
Yes, and it was for the both of them, husband and wife, and one of them had kind of said something about it, not really in a bad way, but I could see, and it kind of it didn't kind of it somewhat hurt his feelings and pissed him off at the same time, and that's what happened there. So let's leave.
You need to put your hand down because I can't see your face. There
you see it when I tap you. Don't get that look, woman.
Don't start.
I'm in a Christmas mood.
Okay, so they had said something kind of unappreciative about
well,
it. Well,
somewhat, and we'll leave it. Like I said, it's
Yeah. Okay. Betsy, is this Joan X?
Is that what I wrote?
Yeah, there's an X at the end, so
okay.
I guess that's
well, then that's
I just
what
want
it
to
is.
be sure. Okay. Is it true when Elvis got famous, he'd visit the local jail at Christmas?
Like I said, I just got off the phone with Mom and Daddy, talking to them, and I asked them about this because I had never. I'll be honest with you, that was a new one on me. But yes, they did. It was in the late '60s, early '70s, and they actually visited 2 jails: the one in Memphis and the one in Tupelo, and he actually went. Now we're not talking your hardcore prison and your hardcore criminals. We're talking folks that could not pay their fines, whether it be for parking, speeding, public drunk, stuff like that, simple things. But yes, they did. Elvis actually went and walked through and shook hands with every one of them and talked to them. And Patsy Gamble Presley, as y'all probably know her, her daddy was Uncle Vester and her mama was Aunt Cletus. She was with them too, and Mama said that she had started crying because one looked like Uncle Vester and reminded her daddy, and Elvis paid his fine, his bond, and got him out, and a couple others. Like I said, that was just minor things, but that just goes to show you, how big Elvis's heart was, and the love, and how much he loved Christmas. And but they actually did that, and y'all, that was a new one on me because I never knew it. Huh. And I think it's cool myself.
Yeah, it is. Mr. Bridges, what was Elvis's favorite food or snack at Christmas?
Another one that I had talked to him about in case it was something maybe upstairs, but I never, and they said Elvis didn't eat a lot of sweets. Now, if he wanted something, he would, like, maybe take a taste or pinch, whatever you want to call it, of, maybe a cake or a pie that they had out, or piece of candy or something. But all in all, throughout the whole year and through Christmas too, he wasn't really a big sweet eater. He would keep hard candy, like butterscotch, cinnamon, peppermint, at the bars and stuff, and
you make up for the sweet eating.
Yeah, I do.
Because you have to have it every day.
Yeah. That part of the genes didn't run all the way because I love me some sweets.
Right. I try not to yawn.
Yeah, try not to.
But
y'all.
It's been a long day. We've got our last.
I'm doing an MMK video here, and you're bored.
It's not. No, we fought the crowds today, and I'm exhausted.
We won't even get into that.
No,
it was more rage.
It's over.
More rage.
Donald Linky, did Elvis smoke cigarettes or cigars?
Early on, yeah. I mean, there's a couple pictures of him with cigarettes. He didn't really inhale them. Not to say he didn't, but probably early on. But later on, he didn't, especially the cigars. He liked to chew on the tips and have them. Now, he would light them up, and puff them, but not really inhaling them. But more the cigars in the later years. Early years, a little bit of cigarette smoking, but not a lot.
Inventory lady, do you remember the event of Elvis's death, and how old were you? And is Lisa Marie older than you, or was she older?
Okay, I was 14 when Elvis passed away, and I do. I remember every bit, and we've talked about. Mm-hmm. If you hadn't, maybe, and you may be a newcomer, and we're glad to have you if you are, or maybe you just missed it. But go back, and you can find a couple videos that we've actually talked about. The Elvis's passing and during that time. But no, I am actually older than Lisa. I'm 5 years older than Lisa. I was born in 63. She was born in 68.
Okay, Frosty Blue. Danny, what imprint did Elvis leave on your life?
My whole life. The main is the loving of family, the loyalty and trust of family, and just the heart of how to treat others and never look down, on anybody. Because I've told you stories of, a couple times when my daddy, first started traveling with Elvis, and he was kind of looked down on, and in a couple of them, it really pissed Elvis off. You don't judge anybody in any way, because no matter what you have or who you are, you're no better than the next person. Uh, that's the main things that I've always, that's our family values, and it all come from him.
I think there's another thing. I think because with your parents too, how long y'all lived with Elvis and everything, the day and night switch.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean,
that,
yeah. If you
and
consider
that you don't sleep a lot, but
right.
You're more of a night person.
Yeah, I definitely got that. I have never, my whole life, even going to school, slept that much. I mean, I would get days that after I had gone, 3 or 4 or 5 days maybe without a whole lot of sleep, and just catch a day and sleep on the weekend or something, or in the summer, when I wasn't going to school and had that day. But and Teresa can tell you, and still that way. And Mom and Dad still, it's all night, and if you're going to sleep, most of it's going to be in the daytime.
Yeah, I noticed that. Okay, Robert Brady, Danny, can you still picture Elvis in certain areas of Graceland?
Man, can I? All over. I a lot. I can see him in the den, which y'all all call the jungle room. And the way he would sit and put his foot up on the table, and they would carry on. And I remember seeing him standing in the kitchen, up in the front in the living room, pretty much all over Graceland, downstairs. But yeah, I mean that's memories, and if something makes me think about it, then it hits me, and I can almost picture it as if it was happening.
Do you ever get a smell that reminds you of Graceland?
Sometimes, yes. And we talked about that. Graceland always had that unique smell. Hopefully a lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. It was a pleasant, just, and you really can't describe or put anything to it, but you knew, every time I ever walked in the door, I could be blindfolded, and they could take me around, and end up and tell you I was in Graceland, when you walked in. A lot of you can relate it if, no matter what city or state that you're in, the majority of the hospitals all have that same
antiseptic smell.
Yeah. And doctors and dentists,
like a Band-Aid smell, kind of how in a
way.
But
not Graceland. No. Graceland just.
I'm talking about hospital.
It just.
Doctor's office.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is the last question from Mr. Majestic. It was to me. Teresa, do you have any memory of Elvis as a little girl? Well, my mom always loved Elvis, so I can remember her listening to his music, especially at Christmas time. And then probably when I was, I don't know, 10, 12, 13, 14, I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember, but whatever day on the weekend, one of his musical movies came out, and we'd watch that. So that's my memory. And that she liked to aggravate my dad about Elvis. She was always aggravating him.
I think most women did their husbands that way.
Yeah.
It was something about it, and make them
make
them get a little cranky or make them get a little jealous.
That's what it was.
I can understand that.
But, yeah.
Y'all, what can I say? Like I said, it's still on my heart. Thank y'all. That's all I can say. Thank each and every one of you for always being there, and I hope you know how much it does mean to us. How much y'all mean to us, and how much we love you. Y'all have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year if we don't see you before then. And remember, we always live Elvis.